And Trey Turner. Edwin Rios is back in the Cleveland, who is in the majors really learning on the job because of world champs and the 2020 world champs. 28. Only the Reds were the worst record. Since Betts pulls it sharply and through. All season he's failed to reach in back-to-back games. Over. He wastes no time pulling a base hit of his own. Comes with another 2-2. It's bounced over the mound and will bring home the first run of the game. Trey Turner with his 30th RBI of the season. The hardest thing is that there's a game every day, but it's all of some more playing time. On a 1-2 pitch, he chases a 1-1 pitch from Adone. He pulls it up the middle through. Base hit for Will Smith. Dodgers 2, Nationals nothing here in the first. It's fly ball to Hernandez is as well as a full-time player for the first time. Tyler Anderson early on in the homes against Arizona in the second game of the doubleheader on Tuesday.
11.7 pitches per inning.
Opponent's hitting just 122 against his changeup. Ruiz. Ruiz came over in the Scherzer and Turner deal. He's doing a great job in that way. Fights this one off and it stays 2-2. Guy that they think Dodger front office does. Another 2-2 from Anderson. He pops it off the end of the bat. And it feels like he's been doing this for a decade.
Seeing him in the world, the swagger, the talent, everything is unmatched, and he's a
debuted when he was 19 in 2000's win. It's a batting champ in the short 2020 season when he was into left.
That gets you going in the plate. Usually and I'm mad about the 3 losses.
His loss. First time they'd lost when leading after 6. Bellinger down. And then he started the final game of the regular season for the Nationals.
Play and got called up May 9th, and all of a sudden,
first major league start last year. It's full on Taylor.
And all of a sudden you see this fastball at 95, 96. You're like, wow. You know, so
Gavin Lux. One ball, one strike. Here's a 1-1. And there for strike 2. Believe in it. How do you believe in it if you don't throw it enough to believe in it? It's a ball on Betts.
Yeah, you know. See, that's what it does, though. Now the hitter off balance mentally, not only with location.
That it's on the scouting report that you have to at least consider it as an option.
Yeah, you
scored last inning. Not going on a 1-2 pitch that is inside ball 2. Fastball tonight. Average makes another fastball. Through the changeup and gets
a little salt and pepper look. It's starting to come back in style.
Anderson delivers again. Cruz pops
today.
3 of the 4 outs so far have come on that pitch.
Get it going. You tend to try to. I mean, that's just human nature. You know what I mean?
Last year, but this is really his first true chance to be a guy. He takes just slow into the everyday role. He's unable to lay off this pitch. And Tyler Anderson looking for their 8th in a row against the doubled and scored in that 2-run first inning. He takes ball 1 from Adone. And that showed itself again yesterday. 700 points higher than it is in the losses.
All of a sudden you're down a couple runs of that thus far this year.
It's ball 1 on Trey Turner.
Hitting 1 and 2. We're talking about at the top of the lineup every day. So,
all right, here's your Big Eddie Rios second.
More quiet at the plate now. He gets trying to sneak the whooper duper by him. No.
Bump thing beats rain. That's driven to center. Bottom third of the order here. 3 pieces of the Franco, Cesar Hernandez, Alcides Escobar. 29-year-old Franco getting another chance with his 4th different team in 4 years.
Faltered as the season progresses.
His changeup is off the end of the bat.
Player A+ defender, a guy that can give.
Indian and White Sox out in front of a changeup with Washington this winter. One of the most aggressive hitters out there. And then strikes him out with the fastball to Alcides Escobar. 35 years. Talking about this being an all 2015
situations in the postseason, but in his heyday was also an A+.
Led the majors in games played over an 8 years. AAA. He's down swinging here. All right, Kirsten is Will Smith. So they're more than the rest of the teams liked each other. That was that big of a deal. The chemistry that
to win a title, first ever in Oregon, it's impactful, and I'm sure they're not paying for anything.
Great. Is 1-1. It's a little bit up for ball 2. Outing has gone on. He went 1, 2, 3 last stint.
Mechanics and what have you. But see, that's nice.
That one gets on the screen quickly, and it's a walk. Second one issued by Adon. Here's the thing.
Change eye level and keep guys off balance.
It's interesting that we're Chris Taylor, who takes curveball in the dirt.
See, that's the pitch. Have the ability to mix pitches and velocity as well.
Bellinger runs, got a good jump. Back to the hard stuff. Hit hard. Right center field. Soto on the move. Still going. Onto the track. He can't get it. The score. Taylor's headed for third. He's got an RBI triple. That's ball 4. Third, Adon on Adon. Betts flips a fly ball to right. Soto can't find it. No, he drops it to 2 runs.
How about my collar? Take that hit all day.
You're like, wait a minute. Freeman just misses his second time for the lineup for Washington as Lane Thomas takes strike 1 into a contender. Right, debuted in 2000. Ruiz, bases empty, 1 away. And even last year was on a team that was low rebound. Ruiz breaks. Got Soto to fly out the other. We're talking about a generational talent who's going to hit free agent.
Conversation, but is he a guy that can
pick of the Padres out of NC State in 2000? One that as soon as that time expires and he is named officially, he struggles at the plate to the air on some with a 1-2 pitch. That is lined into right center. Bellinger the other way with a base hit. That's into the gap. Smith is going to score. On to third goes Muncy. Third and Bellinger at second. Dodge both. Taylor. Liver. Nelson Cruz leads off the 5th. And line.
Here it is, and make the hitter.
0-2 to Bell. He struck him out with the elevated.
Oh, man.
1-1 pitch is bounced gently to second. There's Gavin Lux. He's knocked in 2. He scored a run. That's a walk for Betts. First 2 reach for the Dodgers in the first inning. Freeman digs this one out to deep right center field.
Off me.
Just one?
This one. He only...
Second and third as Turner pokes a base hit the other way. Another 0-2 from Vogt to Rios. Got him swinging. Rios has been on twice. Knocked in a run. Scored a run.
Out to the city.
Smith down on strikes. Stop trying to change the subject.
Hey, Maxie, don't be afraid to knock him in, too. Oh.
That is hammered to center. Roberts trying to get one of the guys that hasn't had a day off yet off. You know, 5 perfect innings where it's like, boy, there's been a bunch of hard contact as this one's dropped in with which to work. First and third.
Baseball change up there.
Grounder up the middle. Could be 2. Albert's first of 3 this week. Starter is the leader of that crew. Pulling a ball through. Freddie Freeman can go whatever way he wants. He drives in Gavin Lux. So that's the way they calculate it. Day night from Phoenix. It's Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz bounces one left side. Stabbed by
himself and be a big time.
Drops down again. Soto up the middle, past the dive. Third base runner against Tyler Anderson. And up
I've ever seen in the box. In the middle of the play.
Franco. Ooh, pokes a chip.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like we'll try to get him tomorrow. You're hoping when you sign a long-term deal, he was going to be able to be the top of the line, top of the rotation.
And between Corbin and Strasburg, who's only pitched.
I feel like just because of that, it's a lot. So they were banking on those guys to be 8 and
ground
coming away. He always jokes around saying, "I broke your bat D train a couple times."
He struck him out.
Boy, that was huge for us, you know.
Yadier Molina and Albert Pujols both get to do it.
It's got that Trey, you can get your foot down.
And the home run was still rising as it went over the
It's 5 and all that, but
I can just hear the
good times.
Lux grounds this ball to second. Yadiel Hernandez punches the first one left side. There's Lux. There's the ball game.
All right, Tyler, 8 shutout innings today. What allowed you to be so effective on the mound today?
I think really just throwing strikes, not filling it up, and trying to get ahead early.
Relied on that changeup there. Was there something about it that just gave it that punch that you wanted from it?
Yeah, it was just kind of a good matchup with that, and I just kind of was feeling good, like I could throw it for strikes, and my cutter wasn't really that great, so just had to lean a little more on that.
When the offense gets going, does it just take some pressure off of you when you're on the mound, just allowing you to pitch freely?
Yeah, it just takes any selfishness out of it. Like, you know, you don't have to go out and put up zeros the whole time. And then just you want to stay in the game, get ahead, and throw as many innings as you can because we have a good lead. So,
was there a point in which you felt like you could have finished this complete game, or were you ready to come out after the 8th?
Yeah, I felt like maybe, but that seventh inning got a little long there. So 6th, 7th, both threw a little extra pitches. So at that point, it kind of added up.
Well, they are in that 7th, just getting out of the bases loaded, getting out of that situation. What was it that allowed you to do just that?
I just felt like the pitches they hit in that situation, they were all pretty good pitches. Like, I'd still made good pitches, and they hit them a few singles there, and so I just keep making good pitches, and luckily they hit one that Freddie made a great play on.
You know that the bullpen is taxed. How important is it for you to have these type of outings?
It's huge, you know. Those guys are going through a grind right now. We all are as a team. So anytime starters can do a good job and help them out and give some guys some days, it's nice.
A big win, first of this series. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Freddie, just 3 hits today, bouncing back from the last series. Did it feel good to get those results out there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with not getting hits a couple of games in a row. It's going to happen. It's going to happen again, unfortunately. But, you know, it's just better. I hit some balls hard again. That fell in some holes today.
Tyler Anderson, how impressive was he?
Yeah, that was fun to watch, fun to play behind. It was nice to get him some runs early so he could just settle down and go. And we kept piling on the runs, and he just kept throwing strikes. It seemed like he was at like 60, 70 pitches in like the 7th inning. So, you know, it's just when he's got the good stuff going, I face him a lot. The changeup just seems to never get to you. He's got the cutter, the heater that plays up because you're so worried about other off-speed pitches. So he just had it all working tonight.
No matter what throwing again today, is that, I mean, do you guys feel that responsibility to kind of drive the engine?
No, I don't think any of us feel the responsibility. We just want to do our jobs really well. And, you know, it's when Mookie sets a tone and get a hit, you know, I just try and be aggressive and get him over. And Trey drives him in, it seems like a lot. So it's just nice to get it going early. Just that, I mean, I've told you guys this many times. We want to score runs fast to help the pitcher settle down and so they can get going. And, I mean, we're in a tough stretch here, so the longer our starters can go, the better for us. So get some more runs, get them to settle down, and they have a great game. It's like Tyler did today.
No matter what uniform it is, you just happen to kill this team almost all the time.
I like playing here. It's fun. I like any NL East stadium. When you play here as much as I have in my career, you're comfortable. But, you know, hopefully it continues. You better not jinx me.
So, Trey, I know you said just with your personality, it's who you are, even keel. But what was it like seeing just the tribute they had for you and Daniel?
Yeah, it was good. You know, it's fun reminiscing, watching all those videos, and seeing the good memories. The debut was up there, which was so long ago, feels like, and it's fun laughing with the guys and whatnot. So it was good seeing it, and it was good being back here.
There's a whole lot of your family out there waiting for you. I mean, how special is it to have them here with you?
Yeah, it's huge, especially having my little guy. He doesn't know that I play baseball, so him seeing me on the field it's kind of cool, and him like actually recognizing me now and everything. And so it's cool having him here. But my wife, my in-laws, my sister's here. Got some cousins and some friends. So it's good having everybody here and fun seeing them.
As much as the offense put up some big numbers today, what can you say about Tyler Anderson on the mound?
He's been huge for us. The last 2 games, he's just been eating innings, and we really need that. Save the bullpen and give those good quality starts from him has been huge. And when we give him enough run support, he just eats those innings, keeps going, keeps pitch count low, and he does what we need him to.
The last couple of weeks, just what has it been like? Watching Mookie and Freddie in front of you and what they're doing, and just the way you guys at the top of the order have been driving things.
Yeah, it's crazy. I looked up today. I knew he was scoring a lot of runs, but 41 runs or 42 or 3, whatever he's at now, that's ridiculous. I mean, he's on pace for probably 160 or so, and those 2 in front of me, they're really, really good players, really, really special guys. And it's fun watching them play and get a chance to be on their team, and instead of watching from the other side.